Transformers 31. Really kind of a standalone issue, kind of not. It flashes back. And this is cover B by Daniel Warren Johnson. Yes, I am. I'm getting all the cover Bs now. I'm only going to get the cover Bs though, because it's the Johnson covers, and those are my favorite. And I do miss him on the book. Not that these other artists are bad. Johnson for Transformers was magical. Like that's it. That's all there is to it. Just absolutely magical. So this is it. This is the big one. We talked about it in the Discord. We talked about it in the live stream. And now here we are. The Matrix of Oppression was given to Megatron by The Fallen. The Fallen was a Dreamwave creation. Again, going back to me as a teenager reading comics, very nostalgic for me. I love the War Within comics. I love the Dreamwave era. It was at the time when I was a teenager reading comics, so it was very nostalgic for me. Obviously, Dreamwave was a corrupt company, and Pat Lee is a total cunt. And Pat Lee, you know it. If you're watching this, Pat, you know it. You know you're a cunt. Outside of all that, I love The Fallen. The Fallen was very quickly popularized. He ended up being literally the headliner of the 2009 Transformers Revenge of the Fallen film after only being made in 2003, 2004. And of course, he's gone to appear multiple times since. He has been named Megatronus. I hate that name so much. I'm sorry, I do. I hate the name Megatronus. Please change that. Please. That's terrible. But yeah, The Fallen, as he appears, is pretty much his Dreamwave design. He's had a couple of different designs depending on like the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise sequel series, not the 2001 Robots in Disguise before The Fallen even existed. But yeah, the sequel to Prime Robots in Disguise, he had a different design in that, and then in the Machinima Transformers shows, he had a very distinct design where he was voiced by Mark Hamill. This one is his Dreamwave design, which is exactly like the Age of the Primes toy. Again, very classic. I love that design, nostalgic. But also the issue, Megatron's changing forms. We don't know what that form's going to look like. I assume we're going to learn it in the next issue. We'll see. But yeah, Megatron's getting a new form. I know a lot of people are jumping to, they're doing Galvatron. I don't think so. If I'm wrong, so be it. I get a feeling it's either going to be like some kind of cross from Marauder Megatron or Super Megatron, Animated Megatron. If those are deep cuts for you, totally fair. We did talk about it in the live stream. Marauder Megatron was going to be Megatron's look for Transformers Animated Season 3 before Transformers Animated was unceremoniously canceled. But yeah, Transformers Animated Season 3 was going to have a new design for Megatron where he was a triple changer, and his toy design was going to be Marauder Megatron, and he was going to have the Beast Machines Megatron faceplate on him, very Hannibal Lecter. That went unused. But Robert Kirkman said last year at Comic-Con, and this could be completely unrelated and disconnected, but Robert Kirkman did say he loves Transformers Animated, so I am wondering. And seeing Bulkhead and even the new design of Optimus, which in my opinion harkens to a lot of animated kind of inspiration, again, just seeing where it goes, just seeing where it goes. But Megatron is going to get a new form in the next story arc. I don't think it's Galvatron though. I think it's going to be like some type of Marauder Megatron, Super Megatron, animated hybrid kind of thing. That's my gut instinct. That's where I'm feeling. We'll see. We'll see how my projections go in terms of Transformers. I love the issue. I love the art. Again, this is a one and done, so this is Ludo's. This is it. He's not doing issue 32 for the foreseeable future. And these are Robert Kirkman's words. For the foreseeable future, with no end in sight, Robert Kirkman and I believe his name is Jason Howard, will be the permanent team on Transformers. Kirkman says he has no desire to leave, and Jason Howard has said that he also is not going to have, he's not set up for an end date. So that's it. We'll see what happens, but there's a lot of setup here, and it's interesting setup, and I like where it goes. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be Galvatron. It ain't.